The smell of roasted chicken and rosemary spread through the dining room, but I did not pay much attention to it. I sat quietly at my parents' oak table. I picked at the vegetables on my plate. They were arranged neatly. My daughter-in-law Marissa talked a lot about her new work project. My son, Robert, nodded his head. He looked at me sometimes. He seemed to think I would be excited like her. My parents, Mildred and George, smiled nicely. They listened to everything she said. "I have news for all of you," Marissa started. Her voice sounded normal, but I could tell something was coming. I looked up from my food. I felt the change in how she spoke. "We sent our furniture already," she said. She bounced her youngest child on her knee. "Mom and Dad say your beach house is empty for 6 months. So, we are moving in." I stopped moving. My fork was halfway to my mouth. I could not breathe right. For a second, I did not understand the words. I tried to speak, but nothing came out. My parents smiled and nodded. They acted like this was normal. "It is empty anyway," my mother said quietly. She poured more wine into her glass. My beach house was my special place. I had fixed it up over many years. I worked on it every weekend. Each room was made just for me. It was my way to get away from family problems. Every nail I hammered, every layer of paint, every piece of furniture I picked was part of me. It was where I could relax, think, and feel calm. Now, Marissa wanted to take it. She acted like my hard work did not matter. I looked at my plate. I tried to calm my surprise and anger. How could they choose this without asking me? When do you say no to family who think they deserve everything? I knew I had to answer. But a quick, angry reply would help them. They would use it to ignore what I wanted again. I needed clear thoughts, power over the situation, and a good plan. I needed it right away. I cleared my throat and put down my fork. "Let's talk about this the right way," I said in a steady voice. My mind was thinking fast. I thought about choices, calling workers, and first steps to keep what was mine. The room got quiet for a bit. My words made everyone feel serious. I knew this night was just the start. Marissa sat back in her chair. She had a happy smile. She thought she had already won. "You see, Liana," she said, "our home fixes will take at least 6 months. We have no other place to live. The kids love the idea of the beach. It makes sense." My parents nodded. They thought her reasons were good enough to come into my life. I kept my face calm, but my thoughts were moving quick. 6 months was half a year. My safe place, the house I fixed with care, given away without my okay. I breathed slow. I made myself remember how calm I was last night. But old memories of them taking too much made me feel sick. I thought of the time Marissa took my car for a short trip. She gave it back 3 months later. It had a bent bumper and broken light. Or the time she asked for $5,000 for photos. It turned into $20,000 I never got back. Each time, my parents made excuses. They talked about being loyal to family. Each time, I held in my anger. I told myself it was not worth fighting. But this was not the same. The beach house was not something to lend. It was my own creation. It was a safe spot from family needs. It showed years of work, ideas, and love. I saw that every time I gave in before, it took away my power. It let others think my things, my time, and my strength were for them to take. I put down my fork. Everyone looked at me. I know your problem, I said steadily, but I can't let this happen without talk and plans. My house is not for anyone to use when they want. My voice was quiet but strong. I did not use it much with them. I avoided it because it made them push back. As I talked, I felt sure inside. The years of giving up, quiet deals, ignored anger they brought me here. I would not let them take over respect. I would show my limits. My home and my choices could not be changed. The sounds of plates and quiet talks faded. I thought of first steps. This would lead to a fight that had to happen. I breathed deep and put my fork down slow. I let quiet grow. I like that you have needs. I started. My voice was strong. But the beach house is not free. I have workers coming. Fixes are starting. Papers were signed long ago. Marissa's eyes got big. Her hands stopped in the air. She looked like she wanted to grab my words away. What fixes? She asked. Her voice was sharp. You thought it was empty for 6 months? I cut in soft but firm. No room for fight. The house is mine. It has plans that can't stop. I need it safe and working for next time. Workers' times can't change just because. My parents looked at each other. Mildred's face showed worry. But you don't use it much, she said soft. Like her words should change my mind. It sits there. This helps your son's family. I stayed calm. My thoughts spun. This was the same fight I had many times. Every time I gave in, money gone, help forgotten, it was okay because of family love. I held my pride, thought giving in was good. But now, giving in meant losing my ideas, giving up my safe place I built for years. Marissa opened her mouth to argue. But I kept going. I knew this talk would come. I have copies of worker papers. Breakdown teams start next Monday. Fixes take 8 weeks, at least. Any furniture coming before must go elsewhere. No one uses the house until done. The room went quiet. The stress grew heavier. I saw Marissa thinking hard, planning next. My parents were not sure. They wanted to push their good ideas without taking my power. I let quiet stay. My words hit them. I would not change for hopes or tricks. As I picked up my notes and papers, I felt clear. I knew first strong steps to save my home and me were done. This set up the next part of the fight. Next morning, I drove to the beach house. Salt air hit my face. It brought strong feelings. Workers came early. They set up tall stands and marked rooms to break. But I thought of safety. Cameras for every door. Alarms on windows and doors. Smart locks only I could use. Every step was needed. Years taught me family taking could be strong and smart. By noon, it was on. I checked each part. Camera pictures came to my phone. Every move spot, every way in, every weak spot was safe. I felt good in the careful work. A power I missed for years. Saving this house was not just about the building. It was claiming my own life I put off for others. Soon, it worked. I saw their SUVs slow at the drive-in. Marissa, Tom, and kids came early. maybe to take a lead. Marissa tried the front door. Alarm sounded loud. A voice said entry not allowed. She jumped, eyes big with shock. "Come on, Liana," she yelled, hitting the door mad. Tom stayed by the car, not fighting like always. Kids looked out windows, mixed up. I pushed a button on my phone for another warning. Quiet, strong, clear. Every try to get in got a fast answer. Sensors and cameras spoke for me. On the deck, watching them, I felt funny and right. Their bold taking met a wall that needed respect. For first time in years, the line between my life and theirs was hard to cross. I knew this was start. Every safety I put would last weeks. My home and choices not for talk. Ready for next test in this growing fight. By middle of week, I got news. Moving truck for Marissa's things to beach house. I knew it would come. I set up close storage to take them short time. When truck came, I met at drive. Gave storage info, said redirect all. Movers waited, looked at big house, then agreed. I wrote down each part, pictures, times, papers. Any mistake could be used bad. I did not punish. I set lines ignored long. But I saw stress as movers put sofas and dressers in trucks. Soon, phone buzzed. Marissa's online posts showed sad story. Her mean sister-in-law stopped family beach trip. She made it big, shared complaints to all. Notes from far family and friends came, mad and sorry. I turned off alerts, stayed on task. Thoughts of others not in it did not matter. By night, storage full, all things counted. I paid 6 months ahead to stop quick, problem. I picked this way on purpose. Fair and strong mix. If things left out or in-house, mess during fixes. Storage kept safe without hard hurt. I thought of what it meant. Moving things not just move. It showed doing wrong has results. Every try to go over my lines got steady answer. I felt change in my sure feeling. It made strong the idea that respect for things and deals same as family love. On back deck, sun going down, I knew not end. Things part just one part in big teach. Weeks would check their keep going and my strong, set for next fix and claim time. Next day, I got to beach house as break team ended first look. Known spots, living room for quiet ends. Master room painted many times, now bare. Dust and air. Smell of new wood and cut dust with salt wind. I felt quiet happy. Each hammer hit took back space for my ideas, my sea. I went through rooms, check work, say yes to walls gone, things changed. Master room, one Marissa thought hers, empty. Old floor out, old paper gone. Wood from old boat ready for wall. Detail I wanted long. It gave nice feel. Remind house my likes. Time, care. On safety screen, I saw Marissa drive slow past. SUV stayed at drive end. Tom at wheel. Cold look. I smiled small. Every careful try met hard truth of locks, alarms, walls down by my time. House not for them to change or enter. As I walked empty halls, I thought of break meaning. Each hit, panel out, room clean more than body change. It broke old ways of taking. Quiet think family can skip my plans, wants, own life. Sounds of tools good like heal. Beat of power say, lines not for deal. I looked plans with worker. Say yes to new things place. Each beam. Open space would show sea view. Like I dreamed years before, family push tried to rule rooms. Kitchen, once full and old, would be useful in my style. Ready for long joy, not short stay by others. By noon, walls half gone, Floors show, house inside real clear. I stopped on deck, seawater. Each wave hit shore, like my inside clear. Remind, take back space, body and feel, needed for calm. Weeks would test keep, but here in dust, I knew start. Only full fix would hold lines I put off long. Team went to next room, hammers beat. I went in, plan next part, next ways to keep home and calm all mine. Late that day, parents' car came in drive. I waited for them, know they want to fix, but time felt planned. Soft push to check my strong. I went to deck, clean dust hands, watch Mildred and George come. Faces worry and light blame. Liana, mother started careful. We talk this. Fair to think Marissa and kids? I crossed arms, voice even. I know worry, but house not free. Fix is set, workers do, plans not change easy. My thing, no, give up time. Father looked at break inside. Open walls, empty floors show my ready. Seems too much, he said quiet. Punish daughter-in-law for mix-up. Not punish, I said. Quiet, strong. Set lines. House not theirs, furniture before fix, go other. Have papers and signs for each step. Mother moved uneasy, hands tight. Family help, family. Small let in this time, no hurt. I shook head, let words heavy. Family help not skip others' plans and things. Not about Marissa or kids. About respect deals and lines. Years put off choices led here. No let taking rule my life more. Long time they looked, quiet, full of years family ways, not said. Father breathed slow, looked to worker and half-gone master. Nod small, see truth I made careful. Papers, safety, clear fixed time, all hard to fight. I stepped back, let them think no big fight. Talk not loud mad, but final. My power over thing clear. First time years, sure, my choices not over. As they left, I went in. Plan next fixed steps and ways to make sure teach and lines full done. Weeks went, beach house changed slow under worker watch. Empty floors got old oak back. Walls color soft sea. Master room became spot my likes and years plan. Each small, cabinet place, wood wall, open space show see done my way. I walked rooms each day. Check grow, but take in feel of power back. Stress past months, surprise takes, fights, tries to trick or skip my power less now. Change to happy see real from stand strong. Each done part made lines I set strong. Say my own, remind choices count. Sometimes check safety screens. Marissa, family still near, drive by or look far. But fix power with safety and papers show they can't push want. Small change in how they act. Quiet note-taking has end. House-like choices not theirs rule. As I went spaces, thought not just house, but teach in do. Save mine, need quiet, see ahead, steady. Keep space saved thing and calm. Good in family ties, I saw, not always do what say or make happy. About same respect and ready set lines. Even hard, on deck, watch waves come, feel quiet, happy. Fix almost done. But more, my power and calm back, ready last parts this way. By next end week, beach house knew all. Floors warm old wood, each room feel right, useful, clear mind. Fix not just change body space, but mark my own life back, see proof lines I set. Marissa came short, usual Sherlow, no front door, came deck. Liana, quiet, sorry go over, not thankful, not assume, voice no push. First, I felt real see taking end. I nodded. Take sorry, no words. Let know enough. Parents came later. Act held back. No fight, no push. Quiet take house not theirs take. I used think steady fair. Wait years give. Deal. Put off others once gone. Change to quiet sure I save mine. Stay fair calm. Alone on deck night. Watch sun go over sea. Feel deep happy. Body change house like my grow. Years wait. Plan. Hold back and in space life. My rules. Save thing. Set lines. Say own teach. Strong by do. No matter age. House done. Power no question. First real calm end came. Open for next part home and life.